Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park, we've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Timbers taking on the Machine. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound now, Luis Severino. What do we need to know here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Ronald Acuna Jr., the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
Nope, inside, ball two.
Comes a 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
Ball.
Lone Depot Park just underway here.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Two and one now. Severino just missed. Draws the walk there.
Batting third, the second baseman, Ketel.
So man aboard. Here's Ketel Marte. He was late there. Strike one. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. That one fouled off. Time called now. The 1-2. In the dirt, blocked. Soriano flips it. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the first. And pitching in this game, CC Sabathia. What do we have on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Ceddanne Rafaela digs in now. Inside, almost got him. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ground ball. Marte. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second, the right fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Ball one.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now
there goes Junior. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Runner goes again. Man at second. Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That one
That's
missed.
ball 2.
Move to second. Griffey back in on a dive. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And it remains 2-2. Runner on the move again. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Ramirez has to step out of the way for ball 1. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. Swing and a foul out of play. Foul ball there.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Now all even up. Bunts it back towards the pitcher. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park, here's the shortstop at the plate, Didi Gregorius. Back to work, Luis Severino.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That's a base hit. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. That's outside. And that's ball 1. Line drive, that's a base hit. Coming home, the throw in, and he's out easily. Here's Cody Bellinger. Correa goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe. Man at second. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. The 0-2. In the dirt. And that's hold a swing. It's a strikeout. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He sends one out the opposite way, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So 2 down. Next to the dish is Freddie. Playing in the World Series north of the border was certainly special for Freddie Freeman. His dad, Fred, hails from Windsor, Ontario. His mom, Rosemary, from Toronto. And that one in the air center field. Rafaela makes the catch, inning over. Back here in Miami, stepping in, Alfonso Soriano. Looks like he wants the signs again. Tap foul at the plate.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one misses. 1-2 the count.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reach and try, but can't bring it in. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Batting six, the left fielder, number 22, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Trying to move him over here. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Batting seven, the shortstop, Mookie.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Now it's Mookie Betts. On the inside corner for a strike. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag. Base hit, 1 run is in. Fires it to the plate.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Line drive, and that gets down for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Wastes no time there. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
On the ground. Base hit. Flying around third is Betts. He will score and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 3-2. First and second, no outs. Cedar Rafaela will hit next. Swings through that one out in front that time. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left, Correa. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for the machine, the right fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Popped in the air, left field. And there's 1 down. Here's Acuna. Golden opportunity right here.
Hitter, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Check swing, appeal to first. No, he held up.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam. Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
In danger of walking in the tying run. That clips a corner. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
Up next to the machine, the third baseman, Ramirez.
Just missed. This one in the air, center field. Bellinger has a beat on it. Brings it in. Runners tag up from second and third. In to score is the runner from third, and they lead by 2. So up next, Alfonso Soriano. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. Rip, but it curls foul. The 1-2. And that one is inside. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
Salvador Perez.
Swings through that. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Close, but called a ball. 2-1. This to third. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Up next for the Timbers, the right fielder, number 21, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Back there. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
He was all over that one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Ball 1.
A little bit high, maybe. Ball 2. That's down and in.
3.
Fastball for a strike. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Two down, nobody on. Blows the high heat past him. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the left fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. That's smacked down a line to center. And a base hit right there. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll
run around the move. Fouled off down the right side. Quick toss to first. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Now the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Runner on the go again. Pitch is high. Tag save. The throw from Perez too late. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Runner goes again. Got him swinging. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Kirk at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. And that one inside and it hit him.
Now batting for Miami, the first baseman,
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Acuna on the run. Here comes the throw. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
now batting for Miami, the center fielder, number
In the air out to center. Base hit into the outfield. Headed for the plate. The throw in.
Comes through with the RBI. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Swings through that one.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-2. Inside move to second. Pitch misses there. And the count is 2-2. Got him swinging for the K. They limit the damage here. Start of the fourth, digging in, Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius.
Ball 1.
Gregorius, 36 years old, and he was born in the Netherlands. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That one ripped, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. To second, but he beats the throw. Save.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Man at second. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Out towards right center field. Rafaela moving under this one. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. 2 down.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Ball. Ball 2.
Swing, and he popped it up. Vientos should have this one. Now the catcher calls him off for the catch. Back here in Miami, here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
And first offering is fouled off.
Ball 1.
Swings through that. No question about this one. It's out of here. That one felt good. And they tack on to their lead. It's 8-3.
There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
First offering way inside, almost got him. And that one fouled off. Outside. That one to first. And he's out on the tag. Now it's the second baseman, Alfonso Ryan Helsley gets the call from the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That's a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Bunted back towards the mound. Tosses to first, and that is out number 2.
Ball, that's low.
In the air to left center. Bellinger in a full sprint. Full extension makes the catch. Back here at Lone Depot Park, Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
And that's got extra bases written all over it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Late on that fastball. And a big swing and a miss. Base hit into right field. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one carrying. Makes the catch up against the wall. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Cracks his bat and pops him up. And a foul ball. Oh, 1 down.
Nope, that's inside.
That's a
Ball
good miss
inside.
off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
And that's in for a strike. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back here in Miami, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Mookie Betts getting ready to hit. Bellinger under it. And there's one away.
Now batting for Miami, the catcher, Alejandro.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And it's fouled away. Curve in the dirt. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Good eye right there.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Pumping serious gas at 102 on that one.
Miami, the first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Mark Vientos.
That's a ball.
Gets him to chase after that one. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Out to short. Nice grab. Over to first. It's there. And that's a great play. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Ketel Marte up to the plate. And the 1-0.
Ball 2. Hey.
That one pushed foul. The changeup missing, and that's ball 3. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's
Now
a
batting
good
for West
sound coming off the
Virginia,
bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the
Inside,
barrel.
ball one.
That's a pure stroke.
Ball, that's in.
That
That's ball
misses
three.
the zone. Ball 3. Foul ball. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Everything
batting
came
for
together
West
for him.
Virginia,
He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Daniel Palencia.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now Correa up to hit.
Nope, that's a ball.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I
That's
still
ball
think
two.
it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Fastball for a strike. And a count now even up. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
For the Timbers,
And here comes Bellinger.
35, Cody Bellinger.
Nope, that's inside.
Runners at first and second with one gone. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
Too
Way
high.
high.
Ball.
And they're all
Ball
loaded
four,
up.
take the base.
Now batting for West Virginia, the designated hitter, Mark Viento.
That one at triple digits. And that is out of play. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Struck him out looking. So they're all loaded up. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit.
Nope.
Marte, the runner at third. Gregorius at second. Bellinger on at first with 2 down. And a foul ball. Now one missed.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe.
Now this one's well hit. Way back there. On its way and out of here. Grand slam. That'll fire up the dugout. And they cut into the lead. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Done a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Late with the swing there.
Well, at least he's got a clean slate after that grand slam. Nothing to think about on the bases, so he can really go after the hitter and just approach this like it's a clean inning. Get the outs that you need and get back into the dugout.
2 down, nobody on. There's the splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Kirk to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Well, we go bottom 6. Leading off, Ceddanne Rafaela.
You know, this group of hitters really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The success they're having hasn't been by accident. They put in a lot of hard work, and today they're getting to see the fruits of their labor.
That's inside. Ball one.
Anytime you can put 8 runs up on the board at this point in the game, you know there have been some really good approaches at the plate, and clearly they're a confident lineup right now.
The right fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Fouled off left side. Check swing. He held up. And the count even 1-1.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
The 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. Next to hit, Ronald Acuna Jr. That one misses, and now it's even 1-1. Swings through that. Ground ball left side. Throws to first in time. They get the out on Acuna. That is the inning. We go to the top of the 7th, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Number 21, Ronald Acuna Jr.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Swings through that. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Oh, 1. Ball 2.
Just
Ball 3.
missed. And that one is in for a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Lee under it. And there's 2 away. Now here is Ketel Marte. 1 for 3. That pitch gets the inside corner. That's strike 1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Swing and a ground ball. And that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Time call. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Pitching change here, Angel Serpa.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score.
3.
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park, bottom of the 7th. Here Jose Ramirez. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Garrett Clevenger.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That's ball 2.
Clevenger, a 6'1 lefty, 220 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. And a foul ball. Bunts it straight back to the mound. Throw on to Freeman.
No, he's out.
What a play. 2 outs, base is empty. And now, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. First offering. Runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And now make it 4 stolen bases in the game for him. A little out front there as he swings through it.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Man on second, 2 down. Runner goes again. Ball misses. Go to third. Save. Runs it up to 96. Back here in Miami, we go to the 8th. Carlos Correa now at the plate.
Correa.
Ball 1.
That's in there. And the count 1-2. That's a little bit low. And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Got him swinging. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Swings through that one.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So now the DH spot, Mark Vientos. He's already homered in this game. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Ball 1.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
2 down, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, but he beats it. Nice try defensively. Great hustle, and the tying run is on. Swings through that one for strike 1. Ramirez sends it across to first, and that's the inning. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, number 30.
The catcher, Alejandro.
This one in the air right field. And there's one away.
Now batting for Miami, the first baseman, Mark Vientos.
Ball.
Kids, we're going to have to pause here. It's time for dinner. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Zaydan Rafaela.
Center fielder, number 3, Zaydan Rafaela.
Just missed. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count even at 1. Called strike right there.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Good job to fight that one off. That's to third. Correa. Play made. That ends the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And here's the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Now
Rydell Martinez into the game.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Top of the zone for a called strike. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Up next for the Timbers, the right fielder, number 21, Ronald Acuna Jr.
0-1. One down, base is empty here in the 9th. Swing and a miss. Stays alive. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Martinez is just 1 strike away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. He caught it behind his back. Over to first. And what a play. Ball game. And a final 8-7. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.